Hi, this is Sabratha and welcome to Word of the Day, where we go through the UK's primary curriculum to build your vocabulary one word at a time. And today's word is exaggerate. I'd like you to get your whiteboards and whiteboard pens, rough books, anything that you write on, get your dictionaries out, and I would like you to look up the word exaggerate in the dictionary. You've got 5 minutes, and in that time, I would like you to write down some sentences with the word exaggerate in it. And if you can, if you have time, look up some synonyms of the word exaggerate. You've got 5 minutes, off you go. Excellent, children. Let's see if you can share your sentences with your partner or your teacher, and you have 2 minutes. Let's have a look at the dictionary definitions. Definition number 1. Represent something as being larger, better, or worse than it really is. Here's an example sentence. Sunil liked to exaggerate aches and pains for attention. So in this case, Sunil probably isn't in pain all that much, but he likes to make it out that it's worse than it really is, that his pain is bigger than it really is, because he likes to get the attention from other people. So exaggerate usually means that you make something sound worse, bigger, or better than it is. Definition number 2. Enlarged or altered beyond normal proportions. Here's an example sentence. The giant had an exaggerated nose that was far too big for its face. So in this respect, it is very similar to the definition that we've just looked at, which is you make something look bigger than it is. It's not really lying, but it's exaggerating. Now, in this respect, you're saying that when this giant had an exaggerated nose, it was so big that it was just completely out of proportion on its face. Slightly similar, but it is another way that the word exaggerate can be used. Let's see how we spell the word exaggerate. Here's how I like to break up the word. Ex-a-ge-rate. Ex-a-ge-rate. Now let's have a look at the last 2 sound segments. First of all, the sound segment j has a G-E. Be careful, it's a double G. It has a G-E for a reason. Now, it doesn't have a J, even though j is actually a J sound. Why does it have a G-E? The reason being is because G, when it has an E next to the end, the sound G for G changes to J. This is why the English pronunciation of the name George is George with a J, because you have G-E. And the word go, for example, you have g because you have the letter O on the end of that. It doesn't change the sound. The exception that I can think of at this moment is get. G-E-T, by that rule, we should say jet, but we don't. We say get. That's the exception to this rule. So, the sound segment in the middle, G, G, E, gives us the sound J. So now we have Exaggerate. Exaggerate. Very straightforward because the sound segments follow the natural syllables of the word. So let's see if you can have a go at spelling this word by yourself. And you're going to have 10 seconds. Have a look at the word. Let's see if you can memorize the way that the word is broken down. Be careful, you have 2 G's in this word. Have a look. And 10 seconds on the clock, off you go. Excellent, children. Let's see if we got that right. Exaggerate is spelt E-X-A-G-G-E-R-A-T-E. That's E-X-A-G-G-E-R-A-T-E. Fantastic, children. Tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's word of the day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hi teachers, how are you? Just keep going, doing what you're doing. You are doing an excellent job. And even if it is that you feel like we are being overworked in this profession, know that you have a noble cause. Teaching is such a rewarding job that sometimes when we are overworked, we can lose sight of the woods for the trees. So I'd just like to remind you that, however it is that you're feeling right now, if it is that you're having a great day, that's fantastic. If you're feeling a little overworked, which I know a lot of you can be, when I was a teacher, I felt overworked a lot of the time. Remember that the children are why we're here. Remember that, what you're doing with the children is fantastic. And when they grow older, I know that they will remember you and remember all the work that you did. So it is always important to make sure that your personality shines through and you don't let the day-to-day grind of teaching wear you down and become grumpy. So, stay upbeat, stay alive, laugh lots, love lots, and let's stick together, us teachers. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you stay up to date with all of the videos coming that are spelling, grammar and punctuation related. And in the future, I will have full lessons for you to have a look at, and even on my link to my website, which I'm developing at the moment, for you to be able to download planning and paper resources, worksheets, etc. So lots to come on this channel. Subscribe, comment, and until next time. Sit properly, because if I sit like this, I've got half the space on top of my head. Look, see?